I guess speaking of futuristic you, it's all about having a calm heart amongst chaos. And I seen what is it, the heron, the wyvern, and what about the grapevine? And the grapevine, and there's the game. There's the grapevine. Well, okay, so this is saying to get out them cards. Hold up, I have to get out them cards because it was like stuck to the game. So it's like we cannot gain all the information from just these alone. We must look at the other cards and get them. Hold up real quick. Oh my god, sorry to make you wait so real long, but we're talking about, I guess, waiting patiently, and I probably edited it out, and you probably did not have to wait as long, but perhaps in real life, patience is a real thing. We talk about patience when finding something. It took me a long time to find the tool that I needed to complete this job. So, what tool do you need that you're patiently waiting for? Let's see what our 10-year self, future, says. And then we'll do 10-year past. You know, we come a long way. For one, we lost. This is what we started off with. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Now 10 is, but 9 is completion. The most, 10 and then goes back to 1. So the most, this is everything you can lose, all relationships. We were down to darkness. It was all darkness. Perhaps in this darkness we found the connection between you and your God and the earth, and this, perhaps you went down the rabbit hole, you found some kind of loophole or connection. It's like a triad, some kind of leak of information. So in 10 years, what does our 10-year future self in 10 years want us to know now? See, we can't make this up. We have the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior in reverse. So this is really letting go of this victim mentality. And now we'll pull from the Peace Oracle. See what messages we can get for our future self. Perhaps this will give us directions on how to get where we want to be 10 years from today. So, our roots, our DNA, our inner child, our family tree. This is our everyday, daily task. This is our children, our creative play, and this is how we do the journey. This is the rider on the journey, the number 1 in the first house. And this is about our wishes. Our wishes, our dreams come true, everything that we desire. This could be a visitor some kind of news, like some kind of invention. This could be lovers. But this is a journey. So this is a journey about this DNA, this our family tree, this family journey. And perhaps something was given to us along this journey, something private, or perhaps we were taken to a private place, or a private place has something to do with this. Perhaps a separation and a gift have something to do with it. You have both of the gardens in reverse right next to each other, and you have this tree, both of the mice. So we have both of the mice, both of the trees, and both of the gardens. This is a main thing. Good thing both of the mice are in reverse. So this talks about, mice are thieves and they take, and this could be, you see it as taking things, and it's like a loss because somebody's taken something from you. But when it's in reverse, it's a gift, especially when it's in the second house. This is some kind of an abundance, some kind of gain, especially with the fish here. Perhaps it's a private gain, or perhaps whatever gain this is, we should keep it private. Perhaps the key is to keep it private, or the key is to give instead of taking. The key is to give. The more you give, the more you get. Perhaps we're opening up the doorway and putting the money, like the money is going in through the door, and then we're taking it. Perhaps somebody else is putting the money through the door and we're the ones taking it. But with the garden on top of the tree, it's as if something from this tree, this is the health, this could be the mind, the body, the spirit, this is the life, this could be the family, this, something about this is depleted or lack of, or perhaps it's uprooting because of this private place. Or the garden's normally a public place, or a place in public, but with it in reverse, it's some kind of private place. Perhaps it's a private place that we're breaking away from, or perhaps it's a private place that we have to go into solitary. Perhaps this is like a solid sacred space. Perhaps it's telling us to go there. Or maybe this is like a DNA site. Like the family take away from the, like I see the family tree. And nature has everything to do with it. So about being rooted, about the root chakra. Perhaps we should be walking around barefoot and be grounded, because there is something. With the whip, it could be over and over and over again, which that would be cool if we are getting money over and over again. But with the whip, getting hit over and over and over again with the whip can be painful. So something about this money could be painful. And this reminds me of the tree on this side. On both sides of the whip, we have like the tree in an island like this, almost as if this pain is left in this, around this emotion. And in here, perhaps this is where this ego is lifting, and this is the whole key, is to lift this ego, so that way we can think about these long-term goals. This is our 10-year self telling us, hey, leave our ego drowned in Leave the ego. The key is to leave the ego drowned in its truth in the middle of this river. Because this is all of our health, this is all of our pride, this is our reflection, this is our mind, our body, our soul, this is everything, and this is the key. The key is truth. It's acting on our feelings. And perhaps we do have to let down this victim mentality. It's as if we have to put this down. We're no longer a victim. And you see, release came out in a reverse. It's as if we're trying to hold on to the release. Or we're avoiding this release. It's as if we're releasing, they're taken, the mice are taken. Perhaps we're holding in our action. And that's the release. This is what we have to release, the egg. This is the key to release this golden egg. This is the heart chakra. It's also connected to the sacral chakra. And perhaps this, our inner child does have a lot to do with it. We're going from nature's pathways to this new tapestry, and this tapestry is leading us to this blue heart in the center of the tree, which this is all aligned, and this comes after the release. It's as if this release, perhaps we are holding on to some kind of dream, or perhaps this is what we have to do. Instead of releasing it, we have to hold on to this dream as if it was some kind of dream. You know what I mean? It's like a dream come true. And it's as if we're paving out the pathways for this tapestry through nature. And each one of the peace oracles comes with a little message. We'll read nature. Okay. So nature says, I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. Henry David Thoreau. And this is saying that a problem will resolve itself if left to run its natural course. Step away and take a break, rest and recuperate in nature. Spend some time away from technology. And I think that was one of the messages from the beginning, is to refrain from technology, especially before bed, an hour or two before bed. Now, pathways. This pathways says, I was born very far from where I was supposed to be, and so I'm on my way home, by Bob Dylan. And this is saying that the nature road that you took here, there are some hidden roads in here. And there's possibilities and realities that are opened up to you. And perhaps this is why this tapestry is here. It's like, look at all the possibilities. Look at all the pathways that are all leading us to this 10 years from now. Right? And it's as if perhaps you do feel as though we've gone off track. Aimless activity or lack of direction, a need for clarity and purpose. When you know where you want to go, your journey truly begins. So perhaps this is why nature is involved, to help us figure out what pathway we want to take. And perhaps this tapestry will help us, because it's as if we're on our way to release through this tapestry. And the tapestry, very beautiful colors, and it says, fill your heart with the creative power to accept the past, decorate the present, and transform the future. So this is what we're doing. It says, I come to help you heal your past, present, and your future. Beneath the layers of uncertainty, pain, and the disappointment, there is perfect peace and the highest of wisdom. You are radiant, healthy, and blessed. The inner sacred flame is constant. It unites you with the greatest love of all. And this is confronting past hurts and pains for clarity and hope. And this is how we're going to get on the right path. Perhaps we were thinking that this is not the right path to go, but it is, because the only way we're going to get through these past pains is if we focus and feel them. So perhaps a complex situation requires a concentrated approach. Tackling one big issue will take care of so many smaller worries. Sacred threads of truth and wisdom intertwine me and everyone around me. I'm strengthened by my strands of the past. I determine my future, one stitch at a time. I am the weaver of a strong, enriching tapestry. It is a joy to behold. Wow, and that is so very beautiful. Now for the releasing. It says, you cannot find peace by avoiding life. And it is in reverse by Virginia Woolf. So in the struggle, you put your pain aside. Amidst the chaos, you called on poise. Considered action, careful words, and keen focus. The storm is over. You are safe. You are loved. Release the tears. Set your heart free. This is overwhelming or unexpected emotions, tiredness, lack of conceptions, or tears. A past trauma or sadness is triggered. Raw expression in a safe and loving environment. Perhaps this is why these gardens are in reverse. These are safe, loving environments. And this is how we are supposed to release these or come up, like draw these past things to this tapestry by releasing this. And this will definitely lead us to the pathway to our 10 year from now. So, wow, very beautiful.
Thank you all so very much. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you. Thanks again. Mwah.